Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Total Picture. Today we're getting prepped and ready, so let's get into it. So it's that time of year where we are getting ready for harvest. So over the past few weeks, we've been doing the final pieces to make sure that our fields are adequately prepped and ready, and making sure that we've taken care of all of our detasseling efforts and all that sort of thing. So the big thing is making sure that we get rid of our male plants. So we've talked about this in the past where when we go through the pollination process and we hybridize our plants to get what we actually need for our seed, we don't need the male plants. They're not properly hybridized for the seed type that we want. So they let off their pollen, they pollinate the female, and while they do mature and they do get tassels and all that, we don't want those seeds. So we actually have to come through with what we call a male destroyer and take down those rows. So here, what you see on the ground, these are our end rows. So these are other male plants that we put up kind of as a pollen wall to make sure that we have extra pollen in our fields to make sure our females get hybridized properly. So what we also do is right here is our old male row. So this is a field that's already done. We've been through it. So as you can see, we come through and knock all the male plants down, and you can see things like that where we have these spinning blades that chop up the male rows as it goes to the field and knocks down all of these male plants, because like I said, we don't need them, and in fact we don't want them to go through our pickers to end up in our bins for harvest, because that will mess with the purity of our seed corn. We want all of the female rows. Those have been hybridized. Those have everything we want, everything we're needing. More importantly, it's everything our customers want. So we take down those male rows, and this field is done. This field is pretty well prepped and ready. Those male rows they're obviously going to die. They'll go back into the soil. There'll be nutrients and good stuff for next year. So it's a little bit of prep work on that end, but for harvest, it's just making sure that we are going to get everything we want and nothing that we don't want into our processing of our seed corn. So we're going to hop over and I'm going to show you guys one of our male destroyers in action. So let's go. Okay, so we came over to a different field, so much fresher. He's actually right down that way, making another pass. So he is on his way back. You guys will get to see him take off. But so, like I said, as you can see, really kind of just chops everything up, and we work on getting it sent back into the dirt. Like I said, gives it some good nutrition, make sure that it doesn't go to waste. It doesn't have to. So yeah, we'll come down here. We'll get ready to see him come in, and you guys can take a look at what goes on with the male destroyer. So those big steel wheels on the back that you can see, those are what's actually going through and chopping everything up. So he lowers them down to the ground and they get rolling. So I'll hurry up over here so you can see them rolling right down through there, chopping everything up. So here's actually a clip up close and personal of what our destroyer wheels are doing. So you can see how it's rolling through the field, chopping everything up. And yeah, it's really cool to see in this perspective right up where the work's being done. So that's how we get rid of our male plants at the end of the year. Like I said, we don't need them, we don't want them. So we use them for the best thing that they're useful for. And that is going back into the ground and giving all their nutrients back to next year's crop. So yeah, kind of a cool little thing that we do. It's our kind of the closing note on the detassel season, which it's always nice to see the end of detassel. It usually means that harvest is about to start, and that's always a big time. It's busier than all get out for everybody, but it's where we get to see all of our hard work pay off with another good crop. So we're looking forward to it. Hopefully that'll be starting in the next few days, and we can bring you guys along for the ride for that. So thank you guys for joining us today. We're really looking forward to harvest, and we hope you guys will come along for the ride with us. But for now, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you want even more content from us, you can go follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And if you want even more content from us, you can go subscribe to our monthly Total Focus newsletter. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.